Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to give you guys 10 ideas for gifts for doll collectors. So if you're watching this channel already, you might be a doll collector. So feel free to share the link with anybody that you know that you might want to drop a little hint to. And also I could give you some ideas for things that you might want for your own collection. So before I get started, I wanted to say that I am in the United States. So most of the gifts that I have are gifts that are available here. But when I know they are available elsewhere in other countries, I will try to mention that. I will also put all the links to everything I mention in the video description so you guys can check that out. I would recommend that you watch the entire video before you spoil yourself and go look at all of the links, but you do you, whatever you want to do. And also I would like to say, if you are watching this to get gift ideas, you will need to know a little bit about your collector that you're purchasing for so that you'll kind of know which of these things fits in with their collection, if that makes sense. And I'll talk more about that as we go through each item. So with all that said, let's get started. Number 10 on my list are doll stands. Most doll collectors could always use some extra stands. So I'm going to recommend two types of stands to you. Both are available on Amazon. And if you click the Amazon link that I provide in the description, it does help support my channel. So just wanted to mention that. These are Kaiser stands. So Kaiser stands are really nice, heavy duty stands. You can see my name is on this one because at Modern Doll, I always bring a box of stands, but I put my name on them so I make sure I get them back because we need them for various things for displays. So Kaiser stands are really nice. They're a little bit more pricey. Now you will need to know kind of what size range dolls your collector is collecting so that you'll kind of know what size stands to get for them. But Kaiser stands come in a variety of sizes. Now I'm going to show you another stand that I really like. I'm going to reach into the cabinet of wonders here to show you that. And these are these plastic stands from also Amazon. They are really great for fashion dolls like Barbie or like these Disney I Love You dolls that I really do love. They're very inexpensive. They come in a set, I think it's 12, and they're really great for putting your fashion dolls on display. Are they super gorgeous stands? No, they're just plastic stands, but they're sturdy enough to hold the dolls up and serve their purpose. And so I really like those for that reason. I've probably bought, I would say 3 or 4 different packs of those stands just to help set up my fashion dolls. I used to be very anti-stand. I didn't like putting doll stands in my displays. I have reformed and I really do like doll stands now. So I think they're a great gift for a doll collector. It's not too specific. Again, you kind of need to know the size. Like if you know they collect a lot of fashion dolls, that would be great. If you know they collect bigger dolls like American Girl or something larger, you know, these would be good. You can find some different size stands. There are premium wooden saddle stands. I don't have any direct links for those, but you can search the internet and you can find different wooden stands. So basically anything from the least expensive up to a really premium product if you really want to research and find that. But I think doll stands make a great gift. They're pretty generic, so it's not like you're not trying to buy one specific thing for one specific doll. It's something that any doll collector could probably use somewhere in their displays. Number 9 on my list is much more specific, but I really like it, so I wanted to show it to you guys. And it is this Mayleg suitcase. Now this is a brand, they're actually a European brand. You can get this in the United States, but you can also easily find it in Europe and I think in Japan as well. So I think this is a brand that's going to be more widely available to the people that generally view my channel. And there's on their website right now, on the US website, they have this suitcase that comes with a baby mouse. Now this is not the baby mouse, this is a different Mayleg mouse that I have. I got these in Portugal. I know this a friend gifted me. I got this in Portugal. But the size of this is just great. And what's fun about it is it's a great doll size. It works, I think. Now it's not going to work perfectly in scale with your, you know, fashion size dolls. But if your person travels with their dolls, this is an actual functional suitcase. They could pack their dolls' changes of clothes in. I'm going to show you how it looks scale wise with American Girl here, so you can see it's a really nice scale with American Girl. So if your person collects American Girl, you've got that there, and the little baby mouse that comes with it is super cute and makes a great stuffed animal to go along with your dolls. But I just think it's fun, and I do think it can work with any scale. Even the Barbie scale, even though it looks kind of out of scale with that sort of 1/6 size, you could still use it to keep their things in and stuff like that. It's got a leather handle, and I think it's just super cute, and I love the bonus that it comes with the baby mouse inside. And it is, I'm pretty sure it's $25 on the US site, so not too expensive of a gift, and something really fun. And like, Mayleg is kind of like a premium brand. I really like the quality of their products. I like the thought that goes behind their products. So I think that would be a great, thoughtful gift to get for a doll collector. Number 8 on my list is something that I also believe to be widely available, and those are going to be Bitty Pops. And I like Bitty Pops because they're really small and they make really good display pieces for doll display. So the scale is so small that these are going to look really good as like your doll's Funko Pop collection, right? So this is a Frodo that I got, and you can see how tiny that is, but if you were to put that with a 1/6 scale doll, you can see that this could be like an actual Funko Pop that she would be collecting on the shelf, or in her Funko Pop collection. So I thought this one was really cute. It was only $10. I picked it up at Barnes & Noble, but I think Funko Pop is sold all over the world. I know I've seen it in many places that I've traveled. I know they have them in Costa Rica. I know they have them in Japan, in Europe. So in Great Britain. So I think this is one of those ones that's quite easily accessible. I was trying to pull his Hobbit house out, but I think I'm going to need something else. They also have little mystery bags. So I wanted to show you guys, I think she just took a dive. I wanted to show you guys this one. This was only $3. So while the little set was $10, this was only $3. So let's open this together and kind of have a look at what we got. So I got, oh nice, I got Sally. So you can see here is another Bitty Pop, $3. I got Sally, and this is something again really cute for your person, your doll collector that you're thinking of to have for their doll displays. I'm really happy I got Sally. Like, you don't normally get the one you actually want, but I actually did this time, so that's kind of fun. But those little $3, I mean, these are $3 at Barnes & Noble is where I got this. And they had a big variety of these. They had some Star Wars things. They had ones that were Christmas classics. They were in a $10 set. So just wherever Funko Pop stuff is sold, I highly recommend these little bitties. Now, what you'll need to know about your collector for this is what franchises do they like? Do they like Nightmare Before Christmas? Do they like Star Wars? Do they like Lord of the Rings? That's the kind of thing you're going to need to know, so you would know which one of these they would actually like for display for their doll collection. But I think these are such a great fun gift, not very expensive. I think they're pretty accessible around the world, and they make good stocking stuffers. If you do stockings, we do stockings at my house. These make great, like, just stuff them in the stocking, fun surprises for somebody to get. So I love these, and that's why they are on the list. Number 7 on my list is also the least accessible item on the list, so I'm sorry about that, but I love this gift so much, I had to point it out in case you can get somewhere to get one of these. That is American Girl chocolate bars. Now, I love these. I think they make great, fun gift accompaniments, like if you're giving somebody a mug, or again, if you're stuffing stockings, or if you're giving somebody, a gift card. I think these make a great, for a doll collector, a great little bonus gift, or a great gift, period, if you want to gift them, chocolate bars. I think these are so much fun, and they taste good too, actually. I've had them. They taste pretty good. Funny story, I ended up getting all of these because I had a certificate at American Girl that was about to expire, and it was $50, and the stuff in my cart, or the stuff at my at the checkout, was $47, and I had to keep adding chocolate bars to get to the $50 mark so that I could use the actual certificate. But these are only available at American Girl stores, and so that's the real downside of them. You might be able to find them online somewhere. I wasn't really able to. I didn't look super hard, but if you're in one of those American Girl groups where you have people who are local to a store, those folks are super nice, and somebody might be willing to ship these to you. The big box of chocolates, the box of 3 bars with historical characters, is $7, and I think these were $2.75 each. So we've got one that's got the summer, the new girl of the year on it, and that one is, I think, just milk chocolate. And then you've got the milk chocolate s'mores, which has I think she's one of the Truly Me's or Girl of Today, whatever they call them these days. But I think these are really cool ideas for gift giving, and who doesn't love chocolate? I mean, I'm sure there's people that don't, but you'll need to make sure your person likes chocolate. But I love these. That's why I put them on the list, even though they are harder to find. But I think they're a great gift, and they're not too expensive. That's, you know, some of the things I'm putting on this list, I'm trying to be sure that they're kind of within a reasonable budgetary range. So American Girl chocolate bars, number 7. Number 6 on my list is tiny books. I love using tiny books with my dolls. Now these are from an edition, these are actually from a Peruvian company. I've bought these in Costa Rica when I visited. Look, here you go. There's the, and I will link them below. You might be able to find them. Barnes and Noble also has a on their website only, so this is not in store, a series called Insight Editions, and they're tiny books. They're $10, and they come with like a slip cover. Is that the right word? No, it's like a little case the book goes in and out of. That might be a slip cover. You can let me know if I'm right. But I love tiny books, and these books are, they're tiny, but they kind of work with any scale. It's another thing that regardless of the size, I've used these with tiny dolls, like 1/8 size dolls, and I think they look all the way, I think they look good all the way up to, you know, American Girl size. With American Girl size doll, it's more of a regular book, where with, you know, the 1/8 scale dolls, it's a big book, but they look really cute, like if you want to set up a scene of them reading the book and stuff like that. So I think tiny books make a great gift. Generally, I would say you'd want to kind of know what sort of literature your collector likes before you go buying one of these, but there's a lot of great choices, and you can't go wrong with classics, I feel like. So that's a, you know, that's an idea for you if you're not sure what kind of literature your person likes. But I really love tiny books. They look great on little doll bookshelves. If you have a display set up, I used to have one set up, I don't anymore, but they look so good in pictures. I think they bring scenes to life. So I think tiny books are a great thing to get collectors as a gift. Number 5 on my list, and this actually is probably one of my more favorite items. So the ranking on the list doesn't necessarily put these items in my favorite order. I just kind of, you know, put them in some sort of order. I love keychain stuffed animals for dolls. So this is one I got from Alani from Disney. A lot of places have these, and I took the keychain off, so you can see there's a little loop there. These make great stuffed animals for your dolls. Now, scale is going to be a little more important here, I feel like, because this is not going to look as good with, say, a Barbie scale doll, but it looks okay. I mean, it's kind of cute. You know, if people like dolls, they're probably going to like little miniature things anyway, I'm just saying. But these look great with 1/3 scale dolls. I display these with my Smart dolls. They also look really good with American Girl, I feel like, so you can kind of see like this. And you may be able to find different sizes of these keychain animals. So there's all sorts of different places that sell this. I mean, pretty much anywhere kind of has these. So you've got this. Now I'll show you another one I got. I got this in Hershey, Pennsylvania. I think they called it a bag clip, but it's sort of the same thing, right? It's a little stuffy that works really well with dolls. Now, if you want to go a little bit more premium, Steiff makes these as well. I have a few from Steiff. I couldn't put my hands on them right now. They're probably stuck in a display somewhere and I just didn't see them. Steiff makes some really great ones ranging from $20 up to $60, $65. I think they are beautiful. Now, the ones I really like that are they're actually on my list this year, and if I get them, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with them. Merry Thought Bears in the UK, they do some beautiful, beautiful keychain, bag charm teddy bears. And so I think they're really great quality, and if I get those, I'm going to use them both for my dolls and as a bag charm, because I really like the whole bag charm idea. I think they're more around the $75 mark, but they're made of real mohair. They're made in the UK. I'm pretty sure they still make all of their stuff there. That I might be wrong about that, so don't totally quote me on that, but I think they do. But I think their little keychains are just amazing, and they're a great way to have a really premium gift to give your doll collector. So prices all over the place with these. I think this was $6.95 at Hershey. This was probably $8.95 or $10.95 at Disney. And you can find them in Walmart. All kinds of different places have these things on Amazon. So every budget up to, you know, the Merry Thought, and there's probably stuff even more premium than that that I have not discovered. But I think these make such great gifts because not only can they be used as plushies with your dolls, they could be used as a bag charm. They could be used actually as a keychain for the ones that are actual keychains. So there's so many uses. They could be used as ornaments on a Christmas tree if they have a Christmas tree and they want to use them as such. So lots of different uses. The scale is great. They can be used with dolls, but they can be used with other things. So I really love these keychain / bag charm plushes for the doll collector in your life. Number 4 on my list is tiny canvas paintings. So this is actually, it's a print, but this is a tiny canvas print I got at Epcot's Festival of the Arts last year. I'm going to be there again this year for that, so I'll probably pick up another one. This one in particular was $35, and it's from an artist named Jasmine Becker Griffin, and these are called Canvas Cuties. They're very small. They're printed canvas. They're stretched over a little block, and I think they make great decor for your dolls. I have mine hanging up in my doll room, but if you were setting a scene, you can kind of see, can you see right here? Yeah, how this scale kind of looks nice with these dolls. Now, if your collector is someone who likes doing arts and crafts, Amazon has a great pack. I think it's 12 of these. It might be 3. I think they have different varieties of packs of just the blank canvases, and that would be something fun you could get for your collector, the collector in your life. They could paint their own canvas and have a little miniature artwork to go with their doll display. So I love this. I think they just enhance a collection because I love to have the little displays and the little extras and the things that kind of plus up the collection. So it's not just the dolls, it's all the little accessories that go with them. And this is one of my, I really love this piece. It's like one of my favorite things in my room, actually. I haven't talked about it much here on the channel before, but I love it and I think it's really cool. So I would recommend, I'm not sure, I don't know that she sells these online. I tried to find out, but there's a lot of Disney sites that will kind of sell secondhand things, not secondhand, but they'll go to the parks and get things for you. But I will leave a link to this artist site below, and you may be able to find when they're dropped on the website. I think it's one of those things like when they're available, but when they're not, they're not. Does that make sense? It's kind of like dolls. Sometimes you can buy a doll right then, sometimes you got to pre-order it. But I just love the idea of the tiny paintings for the collector in your life because the scale is good for whichever size doll. I think they look, because you know, you have some paintings are small and some are big, and just depending on the scale of the doll, that'll be the scale of the painting, you know. I think they're so much fun, and again, if they like crafting, get them the blank ones. They're very inexpensive and they can have a fun activity. Maybe you guys can paint them together. That's a good idea. I might get some and have my friends paint with me, and then I'll keep all theirs because they're better artists than me, and then I'll have a whole set. Won't that be fun? All right, anyway, guys, that's number 4 on the list, tiny canvas paintings. Number 3 on the list is another thing that I think is pretty accessible in most countries, and that is going to be the mini brand stuff. I really like the mini brand stuff, and it's not just this brand. There's multiple like blind bag or blind box items, kind of like I opened earlier, that are mini size that work great with doll collections. And I'm going to show you a couple others that I got out of these in the past. So I was buying the Netflix ones because I really wanted the Emily in Paris croissants. I did not get them, unfortunately. I didn't keep buying them, but I wanted to get the Emily in Paris croissants. I got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle in one time. So just really cool displays for your stuff, for your doll collection. Now this one I got, I'm going to open it with you guys. It's sneakers. They have a lot of different varieties. They have some that are food. They have these that are sneakers, and I don't know if the sneakers will actually work with any doll, and so that's why I wanted to get these to see if they're actual usable sneakers or if they're more like a just like a display sneaker, if that makes sense. So I wanted to open it with you guys and find out together. So this is a little Twinkle Toes by Skechers. That's cute. like the pink box. Are the shoes inside? They are. And yes, they appear to be, it appears they would be usable on a doll. So they are actually, you do get both shoes. They smell very, very plasticky. So what I do with shoes like this, the tongue even moves. That's kind of cool. What I do with shoes like this for dolls is I will heat it up with the hair dryer so that I can slip it on their feet. I am going to grab this I Love Disney doll down here and just see really quickly if I can kind of put her foot into this shoe just to see if it does actually work. And I think it might if I turn the hairdryer on. So, oh yeah, this is going to work actually. So you can see there, it actually looks good with her outfit too. So it does work. So that's good to know that the mini brands, and these are Skechers, and I think they had Reeboks, a couple other different shoe brands that were available in these. So I think that's really cool. And they work for dolls. So if they have any fashion doll size dolls, that specific type would work really well. They have lots of other types though. I saw one that was a Lord of the Rings set that I thought was really cool because I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, as you may have already seen from the other thing that I opened. Oh, it came with a cap too. So that cap is also like 1/6 scale and would work. I'm not going to put it on her head because she's wearing her Mickey ears, but you can kind of see there you got a squishy little cap that goes with it. So I like the mini brand stuff just because the scale is good. You can use it with different dolls. In the case of these shoes, you can use them. They have mini fashion bags too, which are great. I love the bags, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in just a second. But I think those are fun. They're pretty accessible. They're usually under $10, $10 or under, and so you'll just kind of need to know what is your collector interested in. Do they like Lord of the Rings? They might want to get them one of those Lord of the Rings blind ball things. Do they like shoes? Do they like food? Do they like, do they like Netflix? And then you can go from there and kind of pick one of those things out, because the miniature stuff is so much fun for us doll collectors to get in our collections. Okay, I said I was just going to talk about bags again, and this might be my favorite one, but I didn't put it in the first spot, and I'll tell you why in just a minute after I go through it. I absolutely love mini bag charms for dolls. The scale is incredible. A friend of mine gave me this Kate Spade one several years ago as a Christmas gift. You can see it was a keychain. I didn't remove this. I just kind of I've left it on here. I kind of tuck it inside the purse when I'm using it, but I pulled it out so you guys could see. I actually went in Kate Spade, the Kate Spade outlet, and I asked if they had any of these right now, and they told me they didn't have any company-wide. However, they have a bear. Now, it is pricey. The bear was $269, if I'm remembering correctly, that had a really pretty tweed Kate Spade jacket on and a crossbody Kate Spade purse. So if you were feeling very generous and you wanted to do that, then you could get the bear, and then your doll collector could remove the jacket and use it on a doll, and remove the purse and use it for a doll. But that's going a bit far. They didn't have the actual just purses this year. I really love the ones at Coach. I got this Coach one over the summer. It was about $50. Now, I went into the Coach outlet while I was there and checked theirs out. They were $79 this time around. If you bought 2 accessories, you got 20% off. So still a little bit more expensive than the $50 I got. But if you're watching the outlet, they have specials from time to time, so I think you could probably get one like I did for around $50, which is a lot of money for a doll bag, but I love this kind of bag. Now, they do have some on Amazon that are way less expensive. They're in the $12 to $15 range. You can just look for bag charms or mini bag keychain, and I'll link that below. But the scale for this is like perfect with Smart Doll. I love the scale with Smart Doll. I also really love it with American Girl. So you can see with American Girl, this is a really nice scale as well. That's hard to say, scale as well. That's difficult for me to say. But you can see it makes it's a nice scale for American Girl. And even for the ruby red kind of dolls, like I like to they're a little bit different size than those. But even for her, I feel like this scale is okay. It's a bit of a bigger kind of tote for her, but I still think it looks good on this scale doll. So these are some of my favorite things now. So there are multiple budget points, like the ones on Amazon. You can find them for under $15. This was cost me $50. The ones in the store right now are $79. Probably when they start the Black Friday sales, that will come down. Louis Vuitton has some. I went in there and saw them, and oh, they're dreamy, but they are over the $1,000 mark. So maybe one day I will actually just, you know, waste some money on that. Probably not, but I just love the mini bags because they do put the attention on these things that they do. You can see where this had the charm, and I took the chain off. But they're functional, really well detailed, kind of little luxe bags for your dolls, and I love that so much. And the fashion, it's not mini brands, but it's mini fashion. They make sets with bags in them that are really good. The scale on those is more 1/6. So if your collector is more of a Barbie type collector, maybe you want to go with those. But I just love these little bags for dolls. I really love the real ones, like the ones from the respective stores where they've made them as bag charms, like a bag for your bag. I just love the whole bag charm trend. I'm a sucker for stuff like that. I don't know. But anyway, this is one of my favorites. So yeah, that's why I put it at number 2. I would have put it at number 1 probably, but I think the price is a little bit on the high side. So I didn't want to put it in the number 1 spot, but I really, really love these. Okay, coming in at number 1 is, I'm going to show you 3 different items kind of in this category. I adore the mini cups from Starbucks, all right? These are the Christmas ornament type. So you can see this one says Merry Christmas, and it's ceramic. This one's an ornament. I got it at Disney. But these are good, and this one I ordered from Japan. It's like a cherry blossom frappuccino cup. I love these so much. Right now they have some that are plastic, which I like way better than the ceramic ornaments. They are a plastic ornament. They have them in like a cherry red, and like the diamond color kind of reminds me of Spaceship Earth at Disney World. And I think they were $12.95 and $15.95. Not a bad price at all. The cool thing about them is if they don't want to use them as a doll prop, so you could really use this as like a doll's, you know, prop for your doll's coffee. If they don't want to use it as a doll prop, they can use it as an ornament. They could use it as a bag charm, you know, the kind of what we were just talking about. I think these are so much fun. Another thing in this same realm and category I'm going to show you now. These, Starbucks is worldwide. So you can probably find these at every Starbucks in the world, as long as they don't sell out. So I think that's a really accessible one. I like it because it's under $20. I like it because the scale is fun. It can be used as an ornament. It can be used as a keychain if they wanted to. It can be used as a doll prop. I just think they're a lot of fun. Now here's one that's really fun as well. So Target, now this is only at Target. I don't know if they have these worldwide. Target has the Stanley Cup ornaments. These are $10 a piece. They're only $10. I think that is a really good price. It is a legitimate, so you can see here's the packaging. It is a legitimate Stanley Cup ornament keychain, hashtag doll prop. So ornament keychain, doll prop. They missed a marketing thing there. I love these, and it's so cool because I do have one Stanley Cup I recently got, actually, for my birthday. You can open it up. You can fit money inside. You could put a chapstick inside. You could put some little essentials inside, and they could use it as a keychain, ornament, or my favorite thing, a doll prop. So this is going to work really well on your 1/3 scale sort of doll. So you can see here with the Holiday American Girl doll how this looks. The scale is good. I think it's a lot of fun. It's going to work really well as well with Smart Doll. So here's your scale here. And I just really think these are so much fun. And it's such a hot item now, at least in the United States. This is a hot like gift. It's one of the top gifts. You can see how she just kind of holds on to that with her hand. And it is like the scale is perfect. And I think they're so fun. and the price is right, $10. So if you can find these at your local Target, I think these make a great gift. Now, if you can't find these, you don't want to do the Starbucks one, and you want more variety, you actually want this to be like a miniature drink for your doll, Kitten Cat Shop makes amazing 3D printed props for your dolls. And I'm going to show you this one. They are actually having a Black Friday sale through December 1st, I think. I think it's 20% off everything in the shop. So they have, you can do like mugs of hot chocolate. They have different things with different drinks with like whipped cream and stuff. You can do, so like they have this little orange here, so you could do like a, I don't know what that's called, but like a little holiday drink. And the details are just incredible on this stuff. And the scale works really well. They have two different scales actually. So they have 1/4 scale and they have like Smart Doll scale, 1/3 scale. And the dolls hold, she's actually wearing her mug holding hand, which I didn't plan that on purpose, but I'm glad that she is. So they can hold that, and it's a great prop for your dolls. They have lots of other props too. They have smartphone props. They have jewelry for dolls, which I wouldn't recommend getting jewelry for dolls for a doll collector unless you kind of have an idea of what size doll they have. But if you really don't know, go with one of these drink sets that they have or treat sets that they have. They're really cool, really well detailed, and something that any doll collector is going to really love being able to add as a piece of their collection. So number one was all about drinks because I love the little props, and the price is right too. And a lot of this stuff is going to be easy to find. Kitten Cat Shop ships all over the world, so you've got that going for them. And again, 20% off everything until December 1st. So lots of fun ideas there for your doll collector. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this list of items to get for a doll collector. Let me know if you're planning on getting any of these items, either for yourself or for a doll collector friend that you have. Maybe you have a gift swap at a doll, what am I trying to think of? A doll club meeting. That's what I'm trying to say. I would love to know if you're going to go for any of these things. I think they're a lot of fun. They're all things I would be really excited to receive as a doll collector. And also, I would think that the person had put a lot of thought into what they were getting me because they chose something that went along with my passion, which is doll collecting. Now, I actually had a list of almost 20 items, and I kind of ruled it down to my 10 favorites. So if you guys want to see the 10 that didn't really make the cut, I'll be happy to make a video about that. I'll try to do it before the holiday season is over. I can't make any promises. I've been really hard to push out videos lately. But anyway, if you want to see the 10 items that didn't make this 10 cut, let me know, and I'll try to make another video for you guys before, like I said, the holiday season has ended. Let me know also what's your favorite item from the list. So anyway, guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. I want to say a huge thank you to my patrons from Patreon: Lindsay S., Leah W., Doreen Z., Janice H., Mercedes W., Cindy K., Bear Sunflower, Diane B., Kelly L., Shorna R., Stephanie W., Shalane C., Penny P., Louisa's Knickknacks, Marty G., Lynn P., Cindy L., and Sabrina A. Your support means so much to me and helps me continue bringing you great dolly content. For more information on how you can become a supporter of this channel, please see the notes in the video description. Thank you.